We ain't down no more. No,
No.
you paid for
Man down,
coochie.
man down.
Exactly. It's Sports Kings Live. Big Mike, Rob Calloway. Spreaker.com is where we're being heard. You guys make sure you download that thing for your Windows, Android, or your Apple device. Also, make sure you follow us Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live. And email us at sportskingslive@gmail.com. We'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Big Mike.
Yep, and this is RC, Rod Calloway.
First of all, we'd like to thank everybody for being down with the Kings and for supporting Sports Kings Live.
Your listens, downloads, likes, and follows have allowed this show to grow by leaps and bounds in just a few months.
Now, if you have a product or a business and you'd like to promote it on this show,
it's simple. Just email us at sportskingslive@gmail.com. And once again, thank you for being down with the Kings.
It's the Sports Kings. Sports Kings. Big Mike.
He might fall off the wagon in the next 10 minutes.
And Rob Calloway.
It's about bringing talent. It's not about all the flash and glitz and glam.
Not your average sports talk show. The Sports Kings.
This is NFL legend, Work Done.
This your boy D. Howard, a.k.a. Superman.
I'm Jerome Bettis, the bus.
It's Cam Newton. Holla at your boy, already.
This is Hank Aaron, and I'm down with the Kings.
Tell a friend, Kings is back.
Welcome back. Hour number 2, Tuesday edition of Sports Kings Live. I am Big Mike. The other voice that you hear is Rob Calloway. We are on Spreaker.com. Don't forget to download the app. If you're not in front of a PC or laptop, you can download the app to your Windows device, your Android, or your Apple device, and join the interactive chat room. If you want to follow us to get the link to the interactive chat room, our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook are all three the same at Sports Kings Live. You can also email us, sportskingslive@gmail.com. All right, let's go in reverse here. Rob said he wanted to ask me something about Mark Jackson, and then I'll tell you guys what I had to say about Steve Kerr.
So the other night, I forgot exactly what Golden State did, but they did something bonehead. And did you hear Mark Jackson? He goes,
Yeah, good. I'm glad you mentioned this because you're an idiot.
Hey guys, we're playing for a championship here. Like,
No. That wasn't a Freudian. Because I do it all the time. It wasn't a Freudian. It's when you're referring to a team and you're if I say if I'm a member of the Atlanta Hawks, I got to say, guys, look, we got to get our stuff together. It's not me saying we. I'm speaking in the voice of someone within the organization. I heard when he said it, and I saw your tweet or whoever's tweeting, you retweeted or whatever it was. And I was like, yeah, this is jumping the shark quick tonight. It's going overboard quick tonight, because now everybody, like now Mark Jackson can't say nothing. Like he got to like at every turn refer to the Golden State Warriors as those a-holes who fired me. So everyone knows where he stands, because if anything like that comes out of his mouth, look at that. Mark Jackson's so damn jealous, he can't even help it. He's still talking about we. You don't wear them colors no more. You over there with Van Gundy and Breen. Nah, that ain't what he was doing. Nah, yeah, I saw that. Nah. But yeah, Steve Kerr. We always talk about, we have these things. By the way, if you want to read this article by Ethan Skolnick, it is on Bleacher Report. The article that I was mentioning about LeBron. Ethan writes a lot. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man, you can't shorten this up a little bit. I got other stuff to read, but but the thing about it, it's packed with information, so I can't be mad. I'm a big time information junkie. There's not a whole bunch of filler and whoop-de-woo. It's just packed with information. The problem with it being packed with information, my personal problem with it, is because I'm an idiot. I had to read stuff over a couple times sometimes to actually get what it's actually trying to tell me. So that's why I'm mad at Ethan, not because he's a great writer, and I do think he's a pretty good writer, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I'm just the idiot. The DeKalb County Public School. What can I say? So yeah, Steve Kerr, first round, New Orleans Pelicans. They swept the Pelicans, but for a while there, Pelicans were in the game a little bit. They were in a couple of those games. They got it pushed in, I think, one time, right? Once or twice in that series. The one game, Steph hit the game winner. I think they were close in another game, and in the final game they just got it like pushed all the way in. So there weren't really a lot of adjustments to make in that. It was just basically play Warriors basketball, and we'll beat a team that's not better than us. But then the Memphis series happened. Everybody remember the Memphis series, right? And all the memes, like Jamel Hill had a meme. Like she had a couple of them. Like, it wasn't hers. People were sending them to her. And, like, it was everywhere that Klay Thompson was. They had, like, pictures of Klay Thompson in the grocery store. And, like, Tony Allen was there, too. And he's at Steph's, like, MVP signing, MVP speech. Tony Allen's there. Like, he's everywhere that Klay Thompson is. And I was like, all right, you idiots. Yeah, y'all make me laugh. But what did Steve Kerr do? He changed up the lineup. Started letting Tony Allen shoot jump shots, which no one wants to happen, including Tony Allen. And then the Memphis Grizzlies were reminded, like, yeah, he is one-dimensional. He is only a defensive player. Damn it. And then what happened? They had to take Tony Allen's ass out the game. And then he ended up not playing in the next game, and the whole series turned right there. After that second game, it was like, see, these jump shooting teams, Memphis playing that old school ball now. They damn sure are, all the way back to the crib. Welcome to the future. Miss me with that foolishness. Yeah, old school ball, we gonna pound the rock. Yeah, now you know what I want to do? Get buckets from deep. That's what I want to see happen. And then there was the Houston series. James Harden had just gone off for 45 points. You understand? To keep his team in the series. But what happened the game before that, final possession, they found out that maybe we can trap this guy sometimes and make him give the ball up. Because if Trevor Ariza's going to beat us, sure, why not? If Jason Terry's going to beat us, by all means. If Josh Smith is going to beat us, we definitely deserve it then. Right. So then the closeout game, we're getting the ball out of James Harden saying, he had a terrible game. And everybody want to talk about Little B. No, it's Steve Kerr coaching basketball, making adjustments, understanding what the vulnerabilities are in the opponent, and taking advantage of them. So today, talked about it yesterday, you got to beat this kid up, Dellavedova. You got to beat him up. A couple times in game two, you saw Steph come off of a double screen and find open looks. Missed him. I think he hit the 1-3 in the second quarter, and I thought that, okay, now saw the ball go in, the rhythm should be there. You know, dribbling right, you know, where you can get to that right hand and then elevate. Okay, let's see. But then he continued to, even after he was getting certain open looks, like I said earlier today, Chauncey Billups broke him down. Got open looks. Just didn't hit him. The ones he usually hits didn't hit him. So maybe today you run more of that action. You kind of emphasize it more. And not only that, I'd want to see. Here's something I thought about today. Steve Kerr going small earlier, and not just going small for the sake of going small. But what has to happen is Draymond has to hit shots. He can't wait to the fourth quarter and get two tips, because what happens when Draymond is playing your center at your 5 and he's knocking down deep jump shots, you know what has to happen then? Yeah, Timothy Mozgov can't be a rim protector. He has to come out and challenge those jump shots. You know what happens then? A guy with the talents of Steph Curry can now get to the rim. Like, every time he got to the rim, you know what happened? Why? Either Mozgov was out of the game or he had to defend a player out on the perimeter. So, because Steph Curry is not a guy who's going to finish over people. He's not a leaper. He's not LeBron James. He's crafty around the rim. But the times we see him, even at the end of last game when he hit the layup, and at the end of, like, just watch what happens. If you have a DVR or whatever, before this game starts tonight, look at what happens on that last play. It's LeBron James, probably the best on-ball defender in the league. It's him and Tristan Thompson trying to trap Curry. Yeah, the handles took over. He split the double team. LeBron is diving, about to fall on the ground, and it ends up in a layup at the cup because there's no rim protector there. The game before, Kyrie made an amazing block, but the same situation. The handles took over, and next thing you know, Steph's at the cup. Kyrie just had to make a real point guard play, is what I call those, because he's a real point guard. He's not Matthew Dellavedova. Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, real point guards. So I'd like to see. Not like to see. I want to see if Steve Kerr does that today, because he's way smarter than I am. He's getting paid $5 million a year to do this thing. I'm not getting paid anything to do it, so I'll trust whatever it is that he does do. I'll trust that, not me. But I'd want to see that and help Steph get to the rim a little bit more. Because then if you're doing that, guess what's not happening? Yeah, the little white Australian, he can't crowd you then, because he's got to respect both aspects of your game. You feel me? You're not just a jump shooter anymore. Now you're a dude that, because there's no way, foot speed wise, the handles, all that stuff combined, Dellavedova can't crowd this dude with the ball in his hands. Are we insane? Nah. But Draymond are everything. Somebody who that tweeted a picture of a yellow Swiss Army knife, with a picture of Draymond on it. Like, I always retweet ignorant stuff like that because I can't think of stuff. I'm not that creative, By the way, if you guys follow us on Instagram, like, Rob finally got into the game this weekend, and like, mentions were abound because Rob's an idiot. Like, especially when it comes to the social media stuff, he's an idiot. Like, and his idiocy is greater than mine. Like, I tweet lame stuff. Like, yeah, the Sports Kings will be on at 7:00 tonight. I tweet lame stuff. Like, he tweets stuff like Moses standing on LeBron's hair, parting his hair. You feel me?
Doing work.
Yeah.
Moses doing work.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I wish I had my applause up. I don't have my sound effects up today. I'd give Rob, because finally he's in the game and people was commenting. I can't get nobody to comment on our stuff. Like, I have to like our own stuff. I had to go back to my personal account and like the stuff I post, because it ain't ignorant enough. To be honest with you, I try to be ignorant, but my ignorance comes out in speech.
You're right. Twitter is the place for you.
Yeah. My ignorance comes out in the spoken word. Like, when it comes to like posting pictures and I'm funny, like, I see stuff all the time that just makes me, like, this one account that we follow at Ratchet People. It's hilarious. It's one of the like, it is so banana. I would advise anybody to follow this account because they do these little skits, these little 15-second skits, and they are bananas. Like, the other day they had one that said these two dudes in the car. And it was like when your old lady in the back seat and she sprang on you that she's pregnant. And then the scene goes to, like, I guess a police chase where the dudes jump out the car and run across like 9 lanes of traffic.
No, that was Brittany Griner.
Yeah. Oh, that thing there.
What?
That's
pregnant.
That's so terrible. I don't even know how to react to that anymore. It's so terrible. It's like, yeah, I knew she was pregnant. I just didn't like she told the whole world. Well, what was she gonna tell people?
The first deadbeat mom.
No, that ain't true. That definitely ain't true. Yeah.
Well, the first deadbeat daddy mom.
Yeah.
Rob trying to let some. You gotta get some kind of title.
Yeah, Rob trying to let some of you bros off the damn hook. I see y'all up in the grocery store. Your hair be laid. The baby hair be so matted to her head. It ain't funny. Yeah. You're a deadbeat mom if that happens. Like, yeah, look at your baby head and look at yours.
She got to get some kind of title though. Like, she a deadbeat something. Like, she's the first. It's like she's the first something.
This is back to the Harrison boy thing. Like, you don't know how to really do it. Like, yeah, black dude calls a white dude N-word. What do you do with that? Again, yeah, wife of other wife runs away from childbearing responsibilities. I don't know.
Yeah, like, how do you do that?
No one
like,
knows. Yeah, every day things in our society are getting new, and we got to find different ways to label them. But
and something else that I just want to clear up. We talked about yesterday. We were talking about American Pharaoh having to basically hump a wooden horse in order to get
the blow up doll. Yeah,
no,
he's getting some.
No. The owner said that he will hit 200. He will hit 200 females in 2016.
Good for him, dude.
Good
for him, dude.
200.
Yeah, good for him, dude. He's got a good owner, dude.
But hey, that's better than being a martyr. What they say when you're a martyr that you die, you get how many virgins?
I don't know.
How many virgins you get? Like
get some.
1 million virgins.
Here's the thing about that, though. I don't think that was really thought out very well, dude. Because, like, as a grown man, me and you both, we talking. This man talk, this guy talk that we doing here. Like, who really wants to deal with that? I mean,
1 million virgins.
I mean, just one. Like, who wants to deal with a virgin now? Like, we damn near 40 years old. We got like over 2 decades of experience, some of us, right? To now have to go back to teaching somebody and man, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, dog.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's too much to go through, dude. Yeah, I'm good, dog.
Yeah, man.
You know, her changing her mind 17 times while the act going on. I don't know about this. I mean,
well, I mean,